What made you begin your journey all those years ago, from being in social practice to becoming a psycho-spiritual healer, an energy coach, recently a breakthrough coach, and now an EFT practitioner?
I've been in advocacy, like specifically child rights advocacy, and also as a psychosocial practitioner for over 15 years. But in 2020, amidst COVID and everything else happening, I got a calling. I mean, that was one of the, darkest night of the souls that I had to go through. And then actually the divine did hold me, guide me like in most magical ways, and, gave me so many gifts over the last, 2 years. EFT came to me like that from 3 entirely different sources. That's when I came across Vitality and, you, and I just decided to enroll, and I would say the rest is history.
Now, having discovered EFT, though, has it been like a letdown, or did you learn, or what was it like,
Whatsoever. And with full conviction, I can say that this EFT journey has been the most colorful, enriching, and illuminating learning experience in my life so far, right? And if I'm to just talk a little bit about what I have gained and what I have experienced, like there's so much, but I just mention a few points. One, it's about this inner journey of self-discovery that I started with this process. And I always tell people EFT is like going down a rabbit hole, because no matter where you start, like no matter what the surface issue is, the entry point is, you can go deeper and deeper and deeper, digging within, and then it will, it's kind of like this magical tool that is able to illuminate all these nooks and corners of yourself that you had no idea even existed. If you have a lot of patience and persistence, especially, you can really see yourself. And that's what happened to me. I really started to get to know myself again, to rediscover myself. And then, of course, this led to, very unexpectedly led to a massive heart awakening, which was one of the most excruciatingly painful experiences in my life, but one of the most exhilarating as well. Currently, the affirmation, my daily affirmation is actually to embody, to become an embodiment, an authentic embodiment and expression of love, compassion, and peace. And I do feel that today, like I am living that, of course it's work in progress, but, living from that space of the heart, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I wouldn't have been able to experience that beauty of love if not for this beautiful process.